Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Art and Tarot. I am RoboMonk. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are exploring what opportunity is Spirit going to give you next. We always have to be prepared for when Spirit gives us a chance to do something. Are you ready? Let's find out. This is a pick a card, so there will be piles to choose from, but first I just want to say thank you so much to my audience for being there for me and sending me positive vibes. I'm sending them right back to you. I appreciate all of you. And I am doing personal readings now, so if you want any information on that, it's down in the description. All right, let's get started. Let's look at the piles. For pile 1, we have a sky blue topaz. For pile 2, we have a smoky quartz. And for pile 3, we have amber. See what resonates with you, and I'll see you in the piles. Hello, pile 1. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are exploring what opportunity is Spirit giving you next. Are we ready for it? What's going to happen? All of these questions. Let's get started. As you can see, we have a modified Celtic cross. I love this type of spread because it helps us explore where we are now and then what we are going to do in the future. The first image is an image of you running with an airplane. I almost picture like this childlike wonder with this airplane, almost playing with it like a toy, imagining yourself soaring higher and higher. I have a feeling this may be aspirations or wishes to ascend higher on this earth plane. Whether that be in your family life, whether that be in your career, there's something going on here that you want to rise above. And you are going to be the motivation for it. So Spirit is going to give you the chance, but you are going to be the one that actually puts it into action. The next image I see is something that you may not be aware of. There seems to be a rival in your life, someone working against you. I got a picture of a hand fanning out cards. There are 4 cards, but there was one in particular that stood out, and that was the Jack of Clubs. In cartomancy, there is the Jack of Clubs, and it is a rival. So there may be a rival that you are unaware of at this moment that is trying to keep you down, trying to pull you down for whatever their reasons are. So you are trying to ascend, they are trying to pull you down. What this rival doesn't understand or know about you is that you've been tapping into the tree of knowledge. I see what is actually in your awareness in this top card here is the tree of knowledge, which is a tree pictured upside down, growing inward, yeah? With this inner knowledge, with this inner wisdom, you actually have something that this rival does not. And it may play a key part in moving forward with this opportunity that Spirit is about to give you. The next image I see is about your past. It could be the near past or a little bit further back, but I see someone at your workplace looking at you. They are very confident that they are better. Now, I usually don't get these kind of readings. This is interesting to me. So they are looking over at you, thinking that they are doing a better job than you. They are doing things better at life than you. And they have this competition, right? This is your Jack of Clubs, this rival coming into play. This doesn't necessarily have to be at work, but I got a picture of 3 cubicles, and there are computers and chairs that are office chairs, and this person is 3 cubicles down. Okay, that is what I saw. So that's what I draw. And with this means that they are pretty close to you. This is someone that's pretty close to you, that could be a rival to you. And I'm not saying that this is a person full of hatred. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying this person thinks that they have the best way of accomplishing it, whatever this goal is, or whatever this job is, or whatever family dynamic. And they want to be the one that wins. Okay, they want to be the one that wins. In the near future, this person is still trying to hold you back. Even though you're running faster towards your goal, you're trying to ascend, maybe even get a promotion, or just think about a better way of being in this world. This person is trying to hold you back. Maybe they are filling your head with doubt. Sometimes that can be called gaslighting. Yeah, that's a new term that has come into awareness here on this earth plane. But someone is trying to hold you back. Maybe they are putting different obstacles in your way, but they are pulling with all of their weight the opposite direction that you are trying to run in. But what happens? You pull so strongly that the rope breaks. You are able to break free from this person. You are able to run free in the direction that you need to go to ascend. That is a huge opportunity that you are running towards. Up to this point, this is all of your efforts. You have studied a lot. You have gained knowledge here on this earth plane about maybe how to be a better person, how to do your job better, how to be a better friend, how to do things in a way that brings you peace and peace with the people that are around you. And all of a sudden, this person that is holding you back, they could be jealous of you. They could be just insecure at where they are. All of a sudden, the tie that binds you to them snaps, and you are free. You are free to ascend to where you need to be. You are also free to grab this gift in this next card. I see the hand of spirit outreaching, almost like the Lady of the Lake in King Arthur, right? But reaching out and holding up a gift for you. It is an opportunity for you. If it's work, it's a promotion, okay? It's something that is a step up in your work. If it's family life, it is greater love and peace in your family. If it's friendships, it's a stronger bond. It's a stronger love between these friendships. Because this person that has been trying to hold you back can no longer do so. You may cut them out of your life. It may be a cord cutting time for that. And if you have questions about that, let me know. But it is definitely a moment in time that you will mark, that you will remember, that you will say, yes, I was free. And you have freedom to ascend and grab this gift that Spirit is giving you. What does this make you feel like when you grab this gift? You feel on top of the world. You feel like you want to party and just celebrate. It fills you with so much happiness. I think this is going to show here on this 3D earth plane and also inside of you and reflect on your soul. I think this is something that is going to be a huge ascendance for you. And it's going to feel so wonderful. What's going to happen to the world around you? I think this is the first of many opportunities. At work, if this is a promotion, you are going to be able to work with other people that previously you could not work with. So they have more connections, they have interesting ideas, they want to work with you, they want to work with different projects because they understand the skill set that you have. They understand that you have been putting in the time and the knowledge to actually do your job well, and they respect that. If it is family, I really see this as a way of connecting again. Families can drift apart, but families can come back together. Sometimes it just takes a moment. Just takes a moment to at least bring most of your family back together. Sometimes not all of the family can get back together, but sometimes most of the family can, and they can have peace. The top right card is held for hopes and fears. I see a fear of you moving forward, you getting this gift and saying, can I maintain this positivity? Can I maintain this level of knowledge and skills if it's at work? Can I go forward and lead who I need to lead? Spirit is saying yes. Why? Because you have put in the work for researching what you need to do, knowing your job very well, and now you're actually getting recognition for it, and it's going to serve you well. So if you are looking for a promotion, that is the best way to do it. To make sure that you have the knowledge, you are indispensable at your role. And you will keep going. You will move forward and ascend. Same with family. Because you have this innerness of peace, people of your family will want to be around you. They will want to hear what you have to say, and it will bring you closer. Pile 1, I hope this resonates with you. I hope this brings you clarity. Thank you so much for being here with me today, giving this reading your energy. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are exploring what opportunity is Spirit going to give you next. Are you ready for it? Have you prepared enough? We're going to find out. So as you can see, we have a modified Celtic cross in front of us. It's going to explore a little bit about where we are right now and what's going to happen in the future. Let's get started. The first image I see is one of perpendicular lines and 4 boxes, each set in these quadrants. 2 boxes are white, 2 boxes are shadow. What this tells me is there's a lot of division in your life right now. Almost compartmentalization, meaning that you are putting different emotions in different parts of your mind and storing them away. And that can be okay, but you don't want to do that for too long. You want to make sure that you are addressing these emotions before they come up in different ways. And let's see where this is going to go, but this is an important lesson just right off the bat from Spirit to address your feelings. It could be about so many different things, but as we go along, you may come into focus on what these feelings are about for you. Something you're not aware of. You are like a hawk, diving down, rocketing down into the water because you've spied your prey. You have thrown back your wings. You are going full force into the water. Your claws are outstretched, and you are just about to grab the fish down below the water. This fish is symbolically the goal that you're going after right now. You are actually about to achieve it. You just don't know it yet. Spirit is going to give you this opportunity, but you have to be ready. So the hawk has laser-like focus when it is going for its prey. It doesn't think about anything else because it is at peace with oneself. It has nothing else to think about. The reason why it's so successful and it almost looks like a superpower is because it does have that laser focus. These come to it naturally. We as humans, fortunately and unfortunately, have a lot more feelings about day to day being in this earth plane, lots going on around them, and we can get distracted. So Spirit is saying you are about to reach your goal, but you cannot be distracted. Now, you may think, oh, well, I'm just going to not think about anything else and everything will be fine. Spirit is saying that's not actually going to be the case. Because you have divided so many emotions and stored them away, they may start appearing in different ways that you aren't expecting. And we need to address this. Something you are aware of is you are actually preparing. Okay, you are preparing for something big in your life right now. You are thinking maybe your goal is a little bit further off, and you are definitely preparing. So I'm seeing 2 people stretching before they run. They are getting ready and prepared to run, just like the exercise. And with this, they are focused on the here and now, which is good. And it seems that these represent you being focused on the here and now, trying to get things done. So what is your goal that you are trying so hard to work on right now? What is that for you? In the past, I see there may have been some explosion of emotion or just extreme frustration, and it came out in an inconvenient way to where it may have spilled over into different dynamics of your life that you didn't want it to. But you may be extremely frustrated also with this goal. Maybe you've been trying for a long time and things aren't happening. And maybe this is what these different feelings are stashed away for. Maybe it's been so frustrating to accomplish this goal that you are just thinking about it right now and trying not to have any emotion in it. And Spirit is saying what's going to happen is when you are trying to catch this goal, this fish, right? If just the slightest thing goes wrong, you are going to automatically think back to all of the other times you didn't get this goal. And it's going to bring out the frustration. It may be an explosion of anger or an explosion of frustration. And it may be in the most inconvenient time, and it may not be necessary. Maybe it's just a little hiccup that can be fixed. So Spirit is actually giving us two different options of how this can go, which is very rare, but that's what's happening. So follow me. The next two cards I want to talk about together because they are in your near future. What is actually going to happen? Spirit gives you two different scenarios. So Spirit is giving you this opportunity to reach your goal, right? You can have two things that are going to happen. One is the first card. There is a picture of a volcano with lava spilling out everywhere, erupting. It has been dormant for a long time, but all of a sudden it erupts. And this Spirit is saying because you didn't think about your emotions clearly enough. You didn't understand why you are so frustrated with this project. How much does this project mean to you? Why does it mean so much to you? Getting those emotions in order will then grant you focus. So you do not want to be the person that erupts in frustration in front of your future clients or a person that may help you reach your goal, because they are going to back away and think, oh, you're not ready yet. You want the second option, okay, that Spirit is giving you. With the second option, I see a placid lake, a body of water that is very still. I see an eye wide open, receiving Spirit, receiving the knowledge of Spirit, being focused, being one in body, soul, and mind, all one. You have acknowledged your emotions with this goal. You know why you want to accomplish it. You know how important it is. You are ready to accept the consequences, whether it goes well or not. This will not steal your peace. This will bring you honor because you have focus, you have determination, but most of all, you do not lose yourself. And I've said this before, but it is so important. Spirit never wants you to lose yourself in any goal. So when you are placid, just like this lake, you are ready to react to anything that comes in that may be different than what you're imagining. But it will not shake you. It will not have you go off course. You can continue forward towards your goal, just like that hawk swooping down for the fish. How will this feel for you? Before, you felt divided, emotions unchecked, undiscovered. Now you feel whole and at peace. You feel one with yourself. You are one with spirit. And you are one with the outcome, however it may be. You are in control of your actions now. You are in control of your feelings. And you feel so much better. The next image is of your environment. I see 3 rowers in a boat, the same boat, just like a competitive sport. They do the rowing and they're all in the same boat, but they are in unison, right? They're all rowing together. It is very important that they all row together. So you have all of your focus rowing together. And what does this do? This impresses those people that are meant to help you. They say, wow, this person has it together. This person is focused. This person knows why they are going after this goal. And look, they are going for it, and they are at one with this determination to accomplish this goal. It's wonderful. What ultimately happens? You actually accomplish your goal. Because you have channeled spirit, you have checked your emotions, and you are ready to accomplish. It's a wonderful message from Spirit. I think we can all use this. I think there have been many times where we feel like this person with anger and frustration just coming out of them. Things aren't going well, and sometimes it's really hard to double check yourself, and it just comes out. Sometimes we compartmentalize our different emotions and say, I'm going to deal with that later. We've all done it. And what a message from Spirit to say, look, these are your 2 options. This is which way do you want it to go? Of course, we would choose the second option, right? We would choose the placid lake with the eye, channeling Spirit. But it's good to have a heads up. So when Spirit gives you this opportunity, you will be ready for it. You'll be ready to accomplish that goal. And I'm excited for you. All right. Pile 2, thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you for giving your energy to this reading. And know that you're loved, and know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are exploring what opportunity is Spirit giving you next. Are you ready? Have you prepared enough? We're going to find out. We're going to find out together. As you can see, we have several different cards in front of us. It is a modified Celtic cross. And I love this spread because it can actually tell us what's going on right now and then what will happen in the future. So let's get started. The first image I see is one of a moth with a moon over it. Most of you would know that a moth is nocturnal. It comes out at night and it has a deep connection with the moon. There is something deep inside of you that needs to be explored. This moth is representation of your inner search. The moon is the representation of shadow work, things that you don't show others, but need to work on. So let's explore this a little further. So something that you aren't aware of now, or have been keeping away from telling others, is that you have a wish. You have something that you are wishing that would happen. I see a star in this bottommost card. A star usually means a connection with spirit or a wish, something of that sort, a goal that you're trying to achieve, but I really feel like in this instance, it is a wish. And being in connection with this moth and the moon, I see it as a secret wish, one that you may not have told very many people, if at all anyone. You may not even be aware that it exists. But what Spirit is telling you to do is to do shadow work, which means to explore your innermost feelings and check where you are at peace and where you feel turmoil. Where you feel turmoil, then ask questions and ask Spirit about what it is you can do about those different situations. Because what I'm seeing is this moth is actually pulling this star out of your unawareness into your awareness. So there's a rope tied from this moth to this star, and it is pulling it to a place where you will be aware of it. Because right now, one thing that you are aware of is that you may not be incredibly passionate about life. Now, we have all been there. Sometimes it can just be a day. Sometimes it can last a long time to not be passionate about life. There are certain things that just seem kind of dull. You have to do them every day. Or if you are consistently working at something that does not give you joy, or if you feel like you're being pulled in several different directions, this can lead to melancholia. It means you're just kind of disenchanted with life. And I see a person that is resting their head on one hand and another arm outstretched. They don't know what to reach for. They are just subconsciously reaching for something. And they are looking off into the distance, wondering, is this it? Is this all I have? Is this my life? Then Spirit gives me this wonderful image. It is really cute. In your past, when you were a child, and this doesn't have to be exactly when you were a child, but when you were thinking like a child as well, you have a bunch of stars and you are planting them in the ground so they will grow. You have a whole bunch of wishes that you wish to come true in this life, and you have put them in the ground to grow. And this star down below here in this other card is one of those wishes that wants to come out of the dirt now. It is ready to grow. And Spirit wants you to know this. Spirit says now is the opportunity to look at this one wish that you have wanted for a while and just weren't aware of. The next card is about your near future. And I see a person driving in the dark, complete darkness, no headlights, nothing. I feel like when you say to yourself, okay, I have this wish. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to go. I don't know what the next steps are. And you feel like you're driving in the dark and you have no compass and there's no real way to make this happen. Spirit hears you. Spirit knows. Spirit is going to give you an opportunity to bring this wish into the daylight. Spirit says, if you had one last wish to wish for yourself, what would it be? What would be your ultimate wish for yourself? That's a huge question. What would be that last wish? Because that last wish would ultimately be your biggest wish for yourself, your most important, one that you actually could live to see happen. Okay? That's something as well to think about. What is a wish that you want to live to see happen? This card, I see you holding a star up to the sky, outstretched to Spirit, showing, okay, Spirit, this is the wish. This is the one. I want it to happen. How does this change your life? You have finally come into knowing this wish exists and wanting to pursue it. All of a sudden, you actually have a burning passion again. You have a desire to live again. You are seeing the world as a beautiful place again. There are reasons to get up in the morning. There are reasons to go along, and suddenly the mundane doesn't seem so bad, and you are actually pursuing this wish. Because if this is the last wish that you wish for yourself, this is probably a good bet that this is one of the reasons why you are here on this earth plane right now. Right now. So the fact that it is getting you impassioned to accomplish this wish is wonderful. And you are no longer this bored person with life. You are more like this child planting stars. I see this adrenaline rush going through you. This next card, I see you on a motorcycle going very quickly. You are rushing towards your goal, yes, but you are also feeling this adrenaline rush, one you may have not felt in a very long time. And it's just like going on a motorcycle very quickly, or any vehicle very quickly. You just get this rush, this sensation of being alive. The last card is hopes and fears. Will you actually accomplish this wish? I get a question mark, but I also get a message from Spirit. Because some of us will accomplish this goal. Some of us won't. But Spirit reminds us, look at the journey. Look at the passion that you have to accomplish this goal. Look at all the things you are going to accomplish as you go towards this goal. And it's a wondrous, beautiful thing to see the world in a different, positive way and to have purpose again. So Spirit says, yes, some of you will accomplish your goal. Some of you will be in pursuit of your goal and accomplish many other great things. The point is not actually to accomplish this wish, it's to be impassioned about life again. So that's a very powerful message from Spirit, and I think it's one that we can all relate to as well, because sometimes we have what's called a pipe dream, right? It feels like something ethereal, something out there that's not tangible, but boy, we thought, what if I try it? What if I go for it? What if I actually accomplish something? And it's really the journey along the way that is the most beautiful part. Because once you accomplish that wish or that goal, you'll have another one. Life goes on. But that journey will never be the same. Pile 3, I hope this resonates. I hope this brings you clarity. Thank you so much for giving your energy to this reading. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time.